Okay, so we're going to take it back now. So we're going to take it back to Miracle and Officer Tony's date. So remember when they got together for breakfast, Officer Tony did extend himself to take her out that evening. It was one of those dates that was written in the stars. If you get ready and you be ready by 8, I'll be there to pick you up. And we're going to let the stars write our story out for the night. It's that kind of thing. So we'll start there. So about 7 o'clock that evening, Officer Tony reached out to Miracle. I mean, she was in the bathroom just dancing and listening to music. I mean, she was just through the moon. She couldn't wait to see him. It was just something about his vibe that just grabbed her immediately. I mean, not to mention he was extremely attractive. I mean, gosh, I mean, and then this guy was so, I don't know, he was just so attentive because he literally checked on her throughout the day since they had parted. And she really liked a man that was into her. I mean, she needed her man to be drooling over her. I mean, she thought, she knew she had it. So Miracle didn't want to be too cocky, but yeah, she knew she had it. So Miracle, as she was getting dressed, he wound up phoning her this time. So he just let her know, hey, I just clocked out, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing you. He said, I'm going to swing by the house, and I'm going to take a shower, and I should be heading your way. He said, so you be ready. And he said, look, I hate to do this, and this may sound real corny and lame, but do me a favor. Yeah, sure. He said, wear something white or green. Oh, okay. So yeah, he said, I would like that. Sure. I mean, I think I can find something white or green or even both. He said, yeah, even both is fine too. He said, I would like that a lot. Okay, sounds good. So Miracle put down the phone and she just twirled herself around and snapped her fingers and said, oh, I got that. He want to dress like me. He want to put colors on like me. He want to mimic me. Yes, that's my man, my man, my man. And so then she skipped into her room and started looking through her closet and pulling things back. And finally, she found what she was looking for. She found this really beautiful, beautiful white dress. I mean, it's just the way that it was made. It was like a vest, and then the dress kind of flared out and pleated. And she had a green belt. It was perfect. She had some green heels. Perfect. With a cute green bag. Miracles were ready to set it off. And she knew when Officer Tony seen her, oh yeah, he was going to be all eyes on her for the whole night. So she went back into the bathroom and she flipped her hair and she began to put her makeup on, and she took her time and she thought, I don't know what's going on, Lord, but whatever it is, she said, I hope this is real good. I hope this is good. She said, because what else would have happened like this? And then look at the timing to everything. It was right after the sighting of that red moon, sun, or planet, or whatever it was. I got to give it to my girl. So she gave it to her girl. She said, oh, yeah, Dori. She said, oh, speaking of Dori, I wonder how her date going. Or is she already on her date? Let me call her. So she started dialing Dori's number. She picked up the phone and it just rang. She thought to herself, that's strange. Maybe she's in the shower. Maybe she's getting ready. Okay, well, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave her a message. Hey, girl. Oh, yeah, girl, I just talked to him. And, girl, he asked me to wear green and white. Like, we're going to be color coordinated. Girl, go figure, right? So, listen here, sis. I love you. I hope you have an amazing night with Toki tonight. And I plan on having an amazing night with my man. My man. But listen here, girl, I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm just talking. But anyway, I'll see you or talk to you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night, sis, and be safe. All right? If you need anything, don't hesitate to call me. Talk to you soon. She hung up. So finally, she gets her clothes on, and Dori. He pulls up a little earlier, Officer Tony, and he sits outside her house. He's just sitting there. He pulls out a cigarette and he lights it. He began to smoke in it. He was watching our house, just watching the windows, watching the neighbors' windows, just watching. He was just observing the area. And he was thinking to himself, yeah, it's going to be easy. It's going to be real easy. So he took a couple of more pulls off his cigarette, put it out, then took some spray and sprayed around in the car, and left the window open so that they can go out. He got outside the car, grabbed the roses off the back seat, closed the door, and then walked over to her door, rang the doorbell. He stood there, had the flowers in his hand, waiting for her to come to the door. Finally, the door swung open. And Miracle, with this beautiful smile, I mean, she looked amazing. He thought, damn, like, this one is so fine. It's going to be hard, but it's going to work. So he looked at her. He said, wow. He said, look at you. You look, woo. He said, let me twirl you around. So he took his free hand and twirled her around, and he said, He said, girl, I love it. So she smiled and she giggled and she said, well, thank you. She said, well, you don't look too bad yourself. You cleaned up very well, Officer Tony. And he said, yeah. He said, look here, this is for you. That is so kind. Thank you. So she grabbed the flowers and she said, well, give me a moment. He said, would you like to invite me in? And she thought about it. Yeah, sure. Come on in. So she pulled up at her door, and Officer Tony came in, but just like any police officer, just by his instincts, he decided to look around while she went over to the kitchen and filled up a vase with water and placed the flowers in and then put them in the middle of the counter. And she watched him as he walked around her house, and it gave her a funny vibe, but she didn't stop him. But it made her feel a little bit uncomfortable. But she didn't stop him. She smiled and watched him. And she said, okay, Officer Tony. She said, well, where did you plan on taking us tonight? And he said, he said, my bad. Well, listen here. I was thinking, as he came into the area and where she was standing, he said, I was thinking it's a nice steak place downtown. He said, it just opened up about 2 weeks ago. I got reservations for us, and I know the owner, as a matter of fact, and we got a really great table, from what I hear. Oh, wow, that's exciting. I'm so excited about that. And he said, and then afterwards, I got something planned for us, too. Really? Oh, well, look at you. We're going to be out all night, huh? He said, yeah, something like that. He said, I plan on being with you all night. And it's the way he said it kind of bothered her a little bit, but not the way, I don't know, it just felt like he had a plot and not a plan. And she noted it, and she said, okay. She was like, well, I think I got a curfew. I have, I have a meeting in the morning about 10 o'clock. He said, yeah, I'll be out of your hair before then. And she said, okay. And so they walked over to the door, and she grabbed her keys that were hanging right there at the door. And he noted that, the keys at the door. So she grabbed them. She put on her alarm, and she said, okay, we got to get out of here. And he looked at her, and he watched her put her coat in. He was noting a lot of things. And she tried not to get weird about it, because she also knew that he was a police officer. And she said, he's one of the good guys. It's nothing to worry about. Just relax, Miracle. You're making too much of everything right now. He's one of the good guys.